Hello, this is Mr. Evilcheese.
And I'm Zombie God.
And this is a video of my custom zombie 6-scale figure that I named Afro Zombie. Because she has a big afro. A really big afro. And I asked a friend if that was racist. And she said no. So there you go.
Well, I mean, that's what the hairstyle's called. I think it's fine.
Our one friend, Janika, she's black. I asked her, do you think that would be racist? She's like, no, that ain't racist because there's Afro Samurai and there's other characters like that. I'm like, okay. And she said, if anybody gives me shit, to send them to her. But, yeah, so this is the Afro Zombie. I could have just gave her a name, I guess, like Sally. But I actually got this idea because I had that hair that I originally bought it so I can use it for my Clementine custom, but it did not work at all. It was, because her hair is not really like that. Her hair is big and poofy, but it's not really...
It's not that curly.
No.
It's not that coarse either.
So I thought, well, I have this. Maybe I could make a zombie with an afro. And I was going to make a guy zombie with an afro. And when I told Zombie Cat I was going to make a Afro Zombie, she's like, I forget what you just said, but you said you were picturing a lady.
I was picturing somebody looking like Foxy Brown with the big afro.
Yeah. And I was like, well, maybe I'll do that instead. And I ended up buying a... Oh man, I gotta say this name again. Jowl doll, which is basically like a Fison TB League body. My plan was to give that body to Michonne, my 3-0 Michonne, because I don't like her limited articulation. And if that didn't work, then I would just give it to this zombie. But it did work. Michonne now has that body, and this is actually Michonne's 3-0 body. Most of the joints are covered up. Well, all of them are, except for maybe the wrist a little bit. So I think it worked pretty well. And also it might be better for holding or keeping the blood on it, since TB League-like bodies don't seem to like paint. But when I was getting the afro, I was picturing like someone who was going out clubbing or something. And that's when I was just looking up outfits on eBay, and I saw this one. And I thought it was pretty cool, and I thought it would work. And it would look very different from any of the other zombies. Well, you can see though, when I move her legs around, her butt cracks start coming out. But that can be fixed. But yeah, I seen this outfit, and I thought it was pretty cool. And yeah, the gold and everything, it looks like it's someone going out clubbing or whatever, or partying or something. And I don't know, just thought it would be a very different zombie than any of the other ones we have. But still pretty cool.
I really like the way the blood pops on her gold jacket and her shoes.
Yeah.
She kind of reminds me of some of the Dead Island zombies, because they have like ones that are in beach gear and ones that look like they're going out to party and stuff.
Yeah. The jacket, the bra, and the pants all came together. She came with shoes, sneakers, but I didn't like them, and I found these sneakers on eBay and bought them. I think they work better.
Yeah, I like them.
So here's the shoes that outfit originally came with. Like, they're almost like platform sneakers, but they just don't look very good. Like, the quality isn't very good. Sculpt and paint, I just think these ones are much nicer looking.
Even if they were better quality, they're kind of dumb looking still.
Yeah. Yeah, I wasn't a fan of these.
Yeah, I really like the ones that you got. They're way better.
I added this chain just because I thought the pants were just too plain. I wanted something else there, so I put these chains on there. And I gave her a necklace. I added a little earring. And the head sculpt I got on eBay, I forget what it's called. It's hard to find a black female head sculpt on anywhere. Like, they just don't make very many of them. You can find black guys, but not too many black females. But I did find this one. It's for... I'll put the name of the doll, but it's not really a 6-scale doll so much as... I think it's like a fashion doll or something. It's almost like a high-end Barbie in a way. But the head really works for this.
Yeah, the head's like kind of squishy, isn't it?
A little bit.
It's not hard like a normal 6-scale head.
And it came blank. There was no paint on it, so I had to paint everything on it. And I also cut it up a little bit to give her some wounds. Painted on her makeup. And added the blood, and
She
then
looks pretty good.
I took that hair that I bought for the Clementine from the Barbie and glued it on there. And I think it worked pretty well. And the afro's a little messy, but I think it makes sense for her being a zombie and it'd be a little bit messy. And I did put a little bit of blood in it, but it might be hard to see. I thought about giving her 2 earrings, but it was hard enough to get that one on there, and I think it makes sense that one's missing.
Yeah, especially since her face is torn up.
Yeah. And I cut up some of her clothes a little bit, put a cut in her pants. I was afraid to cut up the body since it's Michonne's body, and I don't know if there'd be some reason I'll need to give it back to her someday. And I don't know if I want to cut it up. But I was cutting her pants and lots of blood dripping down onto her shoes. Cut up the jacket a little bit in spots. And I think I was cutting a knee. But I didn't want to mess her up too much.
I like it. She looks like she's fresh.
Yeah.
Like she just got turned pretty recently.
Still has a lot of blood on her coming down her neck and splattered everywhere. Some right there. And I put it all over her hands. Gave her some blue fingernails to go with her eyeshadow. And I kind of like the way that you can see the blood's wet there on her leg. It's hard to see the red because of the material. But it kind of looks realistic that way.
Mm-hmm. And there's a little bit on the chain too.
Yeah. Zombie Cat was mentioned before the video. It looks like her boobs are about to pop out of this bra.
The bra's a little bit small on her.
Yeah. But I can't really push it up because then you see that joint. So I may switch it sometime. But I guess it's alright for now. And once again, I wasn't sure if I want to give her pupils or not. I tried pupils and I didn't like the look. So I just made her... I mean, it almost looked like she was alive and just injured really bad. So without pupils, then she looks more like a zombie. I like the jacket too. It's got this picture on the back of there, wanted. Almost looks like that girl's got no top on, but she has no nipples. It's kind of weird.
Should draw them on.
Yeah.
Mjolnir.
No, that's a cool jacket.
Mjolnir.
It zips up too, but I don't want it zipped up.
Mjolnir.
I think it's really tight too if you zip it up.
Mjolnir.
Yeah, it looks like it'd be pretty tight.
Mjolnir.
You did suggest
Mjolnir.
sticking
Mjolnir.
like leaves and
Mjolnir.
crap in her hair, like she fell or something.
No, just like a little bit of stuff because she'd be wandering around, running into things.
Yeah, but the thing I was afraid of is that it would look like there's stuff on the figure that's not supposed to be there. Is my
No, yeah, that's true.
like you got something in the hair there. It's like, well, it's supposed to be there.
Well, I did suggest that, but I think she looks good how she is. I don't think it's needed.
Yeah. So there she is next to Michonne. You can see this is that Jowl doll body, and this is Michonne's original body. But I definitely like this on her because then she gets more articulation in her elbows, which that bothered me because it was hard to get her in good sword poses with this body. So there she is next to my other, or one of my other female custom zombies. And she was also one that I considered to be fresh and like she was going out partying or to some fancy dinner or something. We were just talking and I guess it's possible they could have been going somewhere together. Going out partying and she just...
Maybe it's a costume party and she's dressed like some fancy lady and she's dressed like, I don't know, 80s hip hop or something.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm pretty happy with how this turned out. I wasn't sure if I could get the afro to actually work right because I've glued hair on, but not this kind of hair. But luckily it worked. And it was actually easier than other types of hair. So I just glued in chunks of it and it kind of just went on there and looks like an afro now. A messy one, but like I said, it's fine that it's messy. And this one was fun to work on just because it wasn't too stressful like some of them are. Just, I think the hardest part was getting the head joint to fit onto that body because I had to really customize that to work. Everything else was pretty much easy.
I think she turned out really good. She looks cool.
But,
And I'm very happy about our growing collection of zombies.
we're gonna have so many zombies, I don't know what the hell we're going to do with them all.
I have to start making ones to sell.
Maybe.
I say that, but I'm like, I don't want to get rid of them. They're mine.
I know.
Made them.
I always think that when people make figures specifically to sell them, because a lot of people, when I make a custom, I get a comment saying, "Are you selling that?" Or if I post a picture of it on one of the toy groups, they're like, "Are you selling that?" And it's like, I get why they ask, because most people who seem to post customs are selling it, but I don't know. It's like, I make it, I want it. I made it for me. I want to make it to sell it. Now, some
Maybe
people
we need to start making 2 of everything.
Yeah. Well, a lot of the people that do that make multiple figures to sell, but yeah, I didn't do that. I don't got time for that. I have to quit my job for that.
If we made enough, it'd be more fun.
Yeah. Well, this is Mr. T.
And I'm Zombie Cat.
Thanks for watching. Goodbye. There's only a few more walkers left. I think we can take them.
Yeah, I got this one.
And I'll handle this one, guys.
Yeah.
And I got the last one.
Rick, no!
Yeah. What? It's pulled the axe in.
Oh no, Rick!
What? Michonne, what is happening? Oh, no. Michonne, Carl, run. Save yourselves. No, Dad, I'll save you.
No, Carl. There's nothing we can do. I'm afraid your dad is lost.
What are you talking about?
Just look!
Ah! 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 Carl, tell Judith I love her. Ah! 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 Dad! Michonne, what just happened?
Carl, froze are dangerous.
What do you mean froze are dangerous?
Why do you think I have dreadlocks instead of a fro?
Well, I assumed because you liked dreadlocks.
Froze are dangerous.
Okay.
Hey everyone, it's Clementine from The Walking Dead, and you are watching Mr. Evilcheese and Zombie Cat. Don't be a shitbird and subscribe already. Do it. Thanks.